Hello, hello everyone. Can you hear me? I'm trying to do a very quick poll so that you can just let me know if you can hear me. So if you can hear me, yes, that's brilliant. Thank you. It's really nice to know that we can do this kind of the interactive session. That's really brilliant. Now we have 10 people online, so we'll just see if we can see more people here. And then before everybody is here, I would like to say you need to make sure you had the context. So I see we only have 5 people getting the answer to me, so I'm not sure if it's because you can't actually raise up your hands, or is it because you can, because only 5 people said see, I will show you the responses now here. Nobody said no, so obviously if you can see the poll, then you probably can hear me, but we'll see. Anyway, we have 1 hour time, and then we'll try to start as quickly as we can so that we won't have to to waste everybody's time. We will still continue to do this kind of the poll from time to time to make sure that we are engaged. Then let me try to come back to the basically we have 2 tasks today. One is to look at that's called the process mapping. I'm not sure if you have a little bit of a confusion or not about what we covered this week, but I'm sure that after today's tutorial, you will be able to have a better understanding about what we actually covered. Why? Because the tutorial is for the purpose to use what we learned. So let's have just a very quick exercise to check if you are actually there. So let me try to share the screen. So I'm not sure. Yeah, this one. So we have basically 2 tasks for this. So if you have a pen, I'm not sure, because I enabled everybody so that you can actually use your pen to do this kind of scribbling. Can you try to do a little bit of scribbling here? Because later on in the exercise, for example, this process mapping, I would have to ask you to do scribbling and then trying to show me what you want to change in the supply chain map. So can you see, can you use your own pen or use your finger? I think you can use your finger to do scribbling here. Can you do your scribbling just by using your finger? Do you think you can? Anybody? Just 1 second. I will try to change a different question. Just 1 second. Let me do this one. Polling again. Okay, yes or no question. Can you scribble on the slide? Okay, just to try to see if you can do this kind of scribbling. No? Oh dear. Okay. Then we'll, I've already enabled you. Oh, yeah, somebody, well done. That's good. Yes, somebody can, I can see. More, maybe, yeah, I'm not sure. Other people, yeah, 2 people can't. Okay, so if you, yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah, lots of more people can. Yeah, just because this is actually how we can do the, you see, the interactive session later on. That's brilliant. Okay, so you can see some people can, some people can't. It doesn't matter. We'll just continue. Okay, and then let's try to do. We do 2 exercises. One is a process mapping. The other one is Lego. And then very quick Q&A. For the first one, this case study. What's your impression about this case study? So did you do it? Let me try to do the, just 1 second. No, just pulling again. Did you improve the supply chain for this exercise? Yes or no? Yeah. Who did it? Can you say yes or no? Who? So the answer. It's always easy to say no. I know it's true. Okay. Who did it? Anybody did it? Okay. Why didn't? This is the purpose. Okay. We really want everybody to do it. And then this is actually to check if you have the correct understanding about, you see, what I want you to do. Okay, so show the answer. Other people didn't answer. Okay, so surprise, surprise out there. Okay, next question. I know that it seems that it's difficult to do it. Okay, so no, this one is not the multiple choice. What's the objective? You see, when you want to improve it, so what's the objective for this exercise? Because it's an exercise, but it can actually happen, is to save the cost. No, save the time. And then 2 is to save the time, cut the cost. Cut the cost. Because this is actually what you will be improve efficiency. Okay, and then all others said that to make it nicer to look at. Okay, can you do this question very quickly? What's the objective there of this exercise? Very quickly. The reason why we are doing this is trying to make sure that you know what the supply chain. Very good. Okay, one correct answer. Other people? Only one correct answer. Other people can do it. Improve efficiency. Yeah, maybe. 2 efficiency. Who did efficiency? And then why? See, that's what they said, that sometimes it's quite confusing. I want you to make sure that you need to think as if you are the supply chain manager. And also the second exercise is also about this. I'll try to do that. Is this a Lego? Or is this a Lego? Or is this a Lego? And then why? We have a purpose. Okay, very quickly. We have 2 correct answers, and then 2 not quite, how to say, 50% correct answer. And then we have other people who didn't answer. I don't know if it's the technical difficulty that prevent you from answering question, or it's because something. Save the time is actually the answer. I would agree. Do you know why? Because when you say efficiency, when you say I want to improve efficiency, how? Then you still, because we are doing the tutorial with the seminar, we still have to narrow it down to something that can be measured. See, this is actually the difference between the lecture, the theories, the concept, and then what we are actually trying to do here for this session. So if you said save the time, congratulations, then you can raise up your hand so everybody can see you are the clever one. And then if you, yes, thank you, well done, Zhehua, yeah, Zhehua's the good one. Yipeng is also the good one. Congratulations, good, because this is actually the different ways of thinking I want to make sure you are aware of. In theory, everything's about efficiency. There's no doubt about it. But if it's a particular practical question, you need to go down to the substantial, to the real practical things that you can measure. How much time? By 1 day, by 1 hour, by how many hours? So this is actually one thing we want to do. Very good, excellent. I really like it. And the second very quick question. about this case study. I know it's very small, it's tiny because I was trying to upload this kind of interactiveness to Echo 360, and so that's why I can't change the font. So that's why I actually didn't actually upload this version. So do you think there's something to do with peanuts? Yeah, those peanut butter factory. So if it's something to do with uh, the you see the whether or not it's actually you say the important matter, yeah, nature of the product uh, uh, has important influence on how your supply chain should be like. Yes or no? Okay. Quick question again. I want to know whether or not, in your mind, in particular for this particular exercise, the nature of the product, like it's peanuts, it's not you see the computers, it's not laptops, it's not your mobile phone, so have a very important influence on how your supply chain should be like. Yeah. Okay, so far we have 4 answers, all correct. Very good, excellent. I just want to make sure everybody is answering the question, actually. I know you, thank you very much for your answer. Yeah, you did the correct answer, but let's continue. I'm just trying to see everybody can know how to do this polling. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so in order to be a little bit faster, we just, yeah, everybody did correctly. It's extremely important. Why? If you bought something online, you will know. This is called, if it's something about these consumer products, typical thing is fast moving consumer products. Time is a key factor. Cost is actually in terms of the time. Why? Because we said that this is actually what the supply chain manager should be very sensitive to. Excellent, well done. Okay, next one. Continue our question. And then we have the, you see, original mapping, because the first step, they've already done it for you. And then so that you should be able to have this one. So let's go back to this chart. I know it's very tiny, but the idea is by this time, I would like you to draw. Can you, that's the reason why we want to test if you can scribble. Can you draw? Yeah, if you can try it on the edge. Yeah, try to draw which part of this current process that you want to change, and then tell us why. I will ask one of you. You can raise up your hand. You will try to say, I want to say something. There's one part of this line that I want to change. Okay, I'll give you like 2 or 3 minutes. Can you draw, just do a circle on this map and trying to say which part you want to get rid of, or you want to change it differently. But can you use a different color so they can see who's who, instead of everybody's using the same color? Okay, now you can. Yeah, please go ahead for those of us who can actually do it. Or if you can't actually scribble, you can't actually draw anything, you can use this chat function. Do you know you can actually type in, I will say, please write here how you can improve this map. See, because this is what we said about the process mapping. Thank you very much. But that's, I have to help you to clean it. Yeah, trying to do it. And then draw a circle, trying to say which part that you want to improve. Very good. And then I'm trying to say, just say something. If you can't, I enabled your audio, so anybody, if you want to say something, in theory we should all hear you. So you can also try to see if your mic is working. Do you want to try to see if your mic is working? Anybody try? Which part do you want to do? Anybody? Yeah, just draw anything not on the title. I'll have to do this bit. And then anybody? Can you find out which part you want to change? As we said, the purpose is trying to make sure you save the time. So which part is the part that you think the time can definitely be reduced? And how? Anybody? I know a lot of you actually thought about it, but just don't be shy. Get it on the map, trying to do it. Otherwise, we'll say that trying to think about it. Anybody? Anything? Do you think there are two basically two ways that you can actually think about this? Some people will say, "Oh, can I actually save the longest bit? Which bit? Do you think I can save the time here?" Just 1 second. I need to. Say 1 day. Can I save the time here 1 day? Or another way is trying to go back to the processes to see who is actually somebody that's called not adding value. Do you remember we said that the value? Adding activity. So which part is not adding value to you? So that you will have to, this part. You think this is actually excellent. Who did this? Can you raise up your hand? We need to say congratulations. Yay, well done, Zhouhua, you are so clever. Excellent. Good. Well done. See, this is the part. How can you save it? How can you save it? See, they have 12-hour average wait. And how can you save the time? Can you write it down on the chat, or can you actually use your mic? Is your mic working? You're trying to say they need to sit together. Maybe production manager and receptionist. Receptionist to sit together with, it's called with the production manager, so that they can save the time. Very good. Yes, excellent. You were trying to say, I want to get rid of the receptionist altogether. Very good. Who did this? Can you raise up your hand? Yay! Thank you again. Excellent. So you will say, I don't want to have receptionist at all. Just go straight fax to the production manager. Good. Excellent. So how much time you saved? 12 hours plus 1.25 hours wait. Good. You've already saved 13.25 hours. So anybody else, anywhere else that you can actually save the time? How can you actually save the time? Remember, this is actually our exercise. It's actually happening in the real, you see, the factories and then the supply chains. Can you save the time here? Can you save the time here? How can you do it? The receptionist, excellent. As I said, that you did excellently. This part is perfect. So any other places that you can do? Okay, so this is actually the time. How can you save the time here at the beginning from the raw material supplier? This is how we are trying to say, can I actually build a warehouse here? This is my warehouse, so that I don't have to use 1 day every time I receive the order from my clients here. When the order comes in, I don't want to wait So I build a warehouse here. So I don't have to wait for 1 day for the farmers to give me the peanuts. So that every time I have the purchasing order, I will get it done. Who agree with me? Just 1 second, I need to do the polling again. I know you probably have those are some of the concerns. So yes or no? Do you think? Yeah. Do you agree that I can build a warehouse for peanuts? Okay, I will see. Yeah, because this was said that it's very important. Just 1 second. Yeah, okay, you can do it now. Do you see I need to build a warehouse? No. Why? Can you raise up your hand? Can you write down? Can you open your mic? Tell us why. Who said no? Please, just raise up your hand. We are trying to be interactive. That's the purpose. And then I know why you said no. I actually know exactly. That's the reason why we want to do this little bit of discussion. Why don't you want to have the warehouse? It will cost you money. I know. It will increase your cost. So this is actually, I know exactly what you are thinking. Who would think that you'd rather build the warehouse? You'd rather not to wait. You'd rather to spend the money. Or who would think I don't want to build the warehouse because it's against just-in-time rules? Anybody who did this no? Only one person answered, and then somebody answered no. Can you tell us why? Who did this? Let me check. If you raise up your hand, I can actually see it. Okay. So anybody? I'm not sure if you can use your mic though. Just 1 second. I will just do a random one. Okay. Make presenter. Okay. So can you say something, presenter? 蓝心. 蓝心 or Ipo? That's good. Let's try to do it. Make presenter. Yeah. Do you want to do it? Okay. Well, we'll try to do this later on. But this was said that for this exercise, warehouse is necessary. Why? Because time is our the criteria. We are trying to say if we can save the time 1 day in terms of the time waste is more the unbearable than the cost that you build the warehouse. Wait, and then can you see this is actually my solution apart from what we just mentioned here. So congratulations. So it's really important. Thank you very much. Zhehua. And then here I said I need to do the warehouse stockpiling inventory. What else did I do? Can you see something else that I changed? See, this is actually the improved map. And then when you go back to this one, what else can you see that's actually different? And apart from here, and then somewhere else, what other things do you think you can do? I think the peanut is easy to be corrupted. Oh, yes. Can you actually solve the problem of the moldy peanuts in your warehouse? Yes, you just try to make sure it's actually at a certain temperature and then stored in a very dry, not you see, moist, that kind of the modern warehouse, not just a stockpile there. Just we need to have the fixed temperature, and then fixed Yeah, fixed. Yeah, but it will cost me a lot to build one. Exactly. So this is called the trade-off between that's we said the cost, and then yeah, do you want to do the time saving between cost and then what's the other one? Time. So it's a trade-off for you to decide. That's the reason why. Just remember at the very beginning, I asked you what you want to achieve in this exercise, and then do you want to save the time? Do you want to cut the cost? Or do you want to improve efficiency? So this is actually how we are trying to say. If I know for some of the companies, cost is their primary concern. You will say peanut company, it's probably not. You see, the profit level is not that high, so you don't want to spend too much money on the warehouse. But if your original for this one, we said that this is the only example, so it can be some of the other companies that they don't want to spend the money to build a warehouse. But for this exercise, we want to assume that they are doing this so they can save the time. And what else can they save the time? So I said that's very good. I like all those questions, so very good. What else you can do? This is the time you can do. And then do you think the production manager is too far away? 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, too far away from this, called the production line. Can you actually do something with those? Yes. So all these can be called changed by using technological, yes, called solutions. So it's actually the open-ended question. It's actually just for you to think. But also that for one time you solve one problem first, and then the other ones are actually say to later on. Okay, so this is also that we need to move on to the next case study because so the next one is actually our focus, the more important one for today. Okay, so very quick question. I need to ask you something again. So polling, yes or no question. Have you watched the intro video for Lego? Yes or no? Yeah, that's how it's made. Why it's important for me to say that to ask you the question, because you know how it's made. It's very important. Yeah, very good, excellent, good, excellent. Okay. Two. Okay. Some people didn't. Yeah, some people did. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Some people, yeah, half so far. For those people who answered the question, half. That's very good. The purpose for us is to think. We are not thinking from the consumer point of view. We are not marketing managers. We are not the product developers. We are thinking about supply chains. So for the Lego question, it's very easy. It's a difficult question. Why? Because you have a lot of the concerns. You want to outsource for some of the reasons. You don't want to outsource for some of the reasons. So how can you make the right decision? What's actually done in the reality? Let me show you. It's again, some people probably can't vote, maybe because you are not using your laptop, you are actually using your phone, so you can't actually key in the answer. But this is actually what we have here. So some people have, some people haven't, but I would say it's still extremely important for you. Why? Because you need to see, what's actually like. Is this actually a leg? I need to ask you the question. Sorry, just 1 second. Okay. Is this toy I'm holding Lego? Yes or no? Okay, I'll try to do this one. Just 1 second. Summary. That's a summary for the previous one. Okay, let me do the, okay, I'll try to do this one. Can you see? I'll try to, I'm not sure if you can see it. Can you see it? Can you see my camera, or should I do this one? Should I do this one? Yeah. Stop sharing. Okay. Yeah. Can you see this thing? Is this like very good? One correct answer. One correct answer. And then okay. Okay. But you see, this is that it's also comprised of parts, and then so that you can actually get rid of all the different parts. Okay, some people said yes, some people said no. Okay, so yeah, very good. So you can see some people, it's actually not a Lego. Okay, I will do it again. Just 1 second. I will try to say update. Okay, I will try to do something else. Just 1 second. This one, is this a Lego? Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, yeah. Some people said no. Okay, those who said no, can you let me know who you are? Yeah, yeah. Can you let me know who you are? Just 1 second. Okay, show the answer. Okay. Congratulations at those who said yes, it is. And then those who said no, I said it's okay because I can understand why you said no. Because this is actually also that not the quite traditional, because you said that like this. However, this is what we will cover in also the teaching week 3. Why? Because this is about whether or not you want to make the slightly more customized parts. Yeah, how standardized you want the components to be. Do you like it to be standardized or do you like it to be customized? You want to be standardized as a supply chain manager. Okay, so let's just share the slides again. Just 1 second to share the slides. 1 second, I need to do the Lego one. Okay, so our question. Okay, our question. Do you think they should also, after you read the material, do you think they should outsource or not? And then why? Okay, so that's the question. Have they been outsourcing? Have you done some of the background research? Have they outsourced already? So that's how we are trying to, yeah. Let me give you the poll again. Sharing, not sharing, polling. Yeah. Should Lego outsource or not? Yes or no? Okay. Yeah, do it. Yes. Yes. Most people said yes. Very good. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, next question. What should they outsource? What should they outsource? What's their core competency? Says. Oh, yes. Okay. Can you answer the question by typing in the chat box? Because I said that some people said yes, some people said no. Can I know who said no? Can you raise up your hand here so that I can see no? Because I really want you to talk about it. If you can. Yeah, can you write down, yeah, what they should outsource and then what's their competence? Yeah, why shouldn't they outsource? What kind of the things they shouldn't outsource? Why should they outsource? And what they should outsource? Yeah, have you found it? Anybody? Okay. I know this is actually a thing. You've already done this. And then, have you done the SWOT analysis? Have you done the SWOT analysis for this particular, you see the thing? Okay. Yeah, why? I'll just assume you did it. And then why they should be, what's the primary reason they should outsource? Because most people said outsource. Yeah. So that I will just try to use this. We'll come back to the other minority. Yeah, it's called a group of the opinion later on. Cost savings. And then second, the capital savings, because you don't build factories. Capital. And then we'll call it the technology in foreign countries, or we'll call it another reason why to near your market. Okay, so can you do this one again? As we said, that this is just not a very how to say, we should I should actually add another reason called some other reasons why. So why do you think the primary reason, yeah, they are actually having in mind so that they want to outsource? Very good. So some people said that it's cost savings. Some people said it's because of technology in foreign countries, so that they should outsource. Some people said that because it's near the market that they want to get into, so that they want to get to. Yeah. So any other reasons why? Any other reasons? Shall I show you the answer? So that we still have some people that who can't actually answer. I don't know if it's technological problems or not, but that's probably something that you have to work on so that it will make it more interesting. Okay, so it's like yeah, I think it's yeah. Okay, show your answer. Just do it very quickly. Cost savings first. Yeah, good. That's actually, I have to say, this is actually the primary concern for the real company, because we actually based this case study on the real company, and then they did say, yeah, because of the cost saving. Why their original cost is really high? That's how we are trying to say. I want you to understand why something is legal, something is not legal. And then when you who said technology in foreign countries? Who said so? Can you raise up your hand, please? Do you think you can explain? Yeah, anything that they can take advantage that's not there in Denmark, because the toy is actually from Denmark. And then we want to know, and somebody who said near your market, that's actually very clever answer. It's actually said that if I didn't ask the primary reason is cost. Second reason is because it's nearer to the market they want to get to. So that's very good. Congratulations. Yes, good. Okay, let's continue. So just too many things here to go through. We need to do it very quickly. Okay, so what's their core competency? I need to say, well, core competence, multiple choice. What's legal? Something they don't want to outsource. Or maybe can see. Is this actually the design? Second is actually the process of making. Yeah, and then the third one is actually the brand, or is actually the marketing, or is actually called the all of the above. Above. Okay, start. Can you do it? Yeah. What's their core competence? Do you remember we said if it's the core competency, you shouldn't outsource. If it's core competency, it's so unique that you have it, your competitors don't. And then if it's core competency, if you outsource it, you will lose it. Why? Because it's actually it's a danger that your competitor will be even better than you. And then you are actually helping your competitor to be stronger. And then if it's a core competency, then you also have to be very careful because it's so unique, it's not replicable, not easy to imitate, and also, I said, very good. Somebody said design, somebody said brand. Why nobody said all of the above? Do you think that process of making is very easy to be replicated? And then why? Some people said, more people said brand, and some people also said the process of making is very unique. See, that's I'm trying to say every single module actually based on the very small things. This one is special because it's actually a little bit more unique than the other ones. But even if it's those are the very standardized ones. They have Lego on each part of it, and then so that they are trying to make it difficult, trying to make it unique as possible. Okay, so I'm trying to wait until the no response number of no response students will reduce to 9, because that's the people who can't actually answer because of the technological difficulties. Other people should be able to answer. Good. Now you can understand what I'm actually trying to do here. I just make sure everybody will be able to learn something from here. Okay, so very good, excellent. Nobody said about all of the above. So if it's me, do you think that brand can be replicated and it's so unique, and then so that other people can't actually have a similar brand that's equally powerful, that you said that actually one part of the thing? If it's me, I think that design is probably for those people who actually answer design, congratulations. Why wouldn't I agree with brand? Because there are actually a lot of the other very powerful brands that are actually chasing up in the competition. And then so the process of making is quite unique, but it's not that kind of the unique. Okay, continue. So it's only your design. So you want to put all the other parts to the have you done your decision making according to this particular flow chart? You say, I don't need it. I have my instinct is always right. But I have to say, the devil is in the detail. You have to go through. Why? Because I want you to quantify it. I want to make sure you will try to find out whether or not you have the correct understanding about yourself. Do you think which parts do you think actually Lego went through? If you can write, can you actually draw the route? Yeah, where is the beginning you get into this decision-making flow chart, and where you actually get out? Can you do it? Can you do it? I know you didn't actually go through here. You didn't go through here because eventually you said, okay, I need to outsource. But with which route? Which is your 1, 2, 3, 4? Have you done your 1, 2, 3, 4? Did you do? Is that Does it contributing significantly to the perceived value added? You will try to, is this a yes or no? If it's me, I will start from this block, obviously. I will say no. And then I will say directly supporting a critical value-added skill set, yes. And then difficult to replicate, do not outsource unless provider can ensure same or better performance as current. That's my thinking. How about you? You probably did this. Is that right? See, that said, for different managers, you will have very different conclusions. And then for our tutorial, it's not important for us to find out who's right, who's wrong in terms of so in comparison with the actual reality. Lego eventually outsourced. And then so I know their answer, and they did it quite successfully. But that's not our purpose. Our purpose is trying to make sure you know the process of thinking. So you have to think, what's actually being done. So because we don't have enough time, so we don't want to go through this here. So if you have time, I will upload the new version of the slides for the seminar, and you need to go through this flow chart once again afterwards. Okay, next question. Multiple choice questions again. What kind of benefit when you outsource? You know what to outsource, okay? Because different people want to outsource different things. Then my question is, what's in their mind that you can gain as the benefits of outsourcing? Benefits. What's the primary benefits? Cost saving. Oh, did we do this question? Oh, we've already done this. Sorry. Yeah, we said cost saving. Sorry. This one we think is really important. Can you conserve your own capital? It's actually not that important. Not the primary concern. Can you actually benefit from the outside expertise? And then can you improve the performance? Very big question mark. So it's actually not that you see the important. This is another thing. Low cost labor that you can actually gain. So that's how we are translating. Very important. If you think about the cost saving in general, if you're thinking about the low cost, you see the raw material, then congratulations. That's what we are thinking. And then in terms of risk, what's the strategic risk? Do you think for this Lego case study, was the primary risk, on which level? Is a strategic level that they need to worry most, strategic, or the tactic one, how they can deliver, or is actually the independent loss of independence. Okay, and then do it. Can you do it? Do you think, what kind of the risk they need to worry most? Is it the strategic risk, or the tactical risk, or the loss of independence? Very good. I think you're obviously very much on the same page. Excellent. Most people get the correct answer. Very good. Because essentially it's actually, they said I can, I will just still have to wait for everybody who can answer will give me the answer so they can actually move on. So most people got it right so far, but there are still 3 people, roughly about 3, that haven't answered. So I need to make sure that you are answering. So is it difficult to make? Is it actually high tech? Not really. Okay, let's do the answer. So it's not high tech. So most people get it right. It's more about whether or not you will be replicated by your competitor than technical reasons. So they will probably be able to do it in a very good way instead of in a very bad way. Okay, very last question. for this thing. This is reality, current locations. Okay, so what's in your mind? So finally, you made the decision to outsource. And then you try to say, this is original place, originated from Denmark. Then I will try to outsource to China. And then another reason why, another direction, I want to outsource to Mexico. Okay, so the question is, what's behind your decision? Yeah, what's your behind your decision? What's your called the intent, strategic intent? See, intent. Is it actually to access to market? Is this access to low cost labor, or is it all or both? Yeah. Okay. What's your strategic intent? Can you do it very quickly? Some people get it right. Good. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Another question. I want to do the open-ended questions here in chat, but I'm not very sure there's a, yeah. I said open-ended question. Why not everywhere in the world? Why only this field in the world? Yeah, can you do the writing? I'll show you the example. Very good. Basically, both. Primarily, actually, is to access to the market. But also the low cost labor is another reason why. Both is actually also if you answer number 3, you can actually raise up your hand so that we can congratulate you. Those 4 students who answered both, let us congratulate you. Well done. But in the next question, open-ended. Do you know why they only choose so many? Why didn't they? Why didn't they have the outsource to Africa or South America? Why? Or Australia? Yeah, why? Anybody can say it or can write it down? So that's actually the question. Can you use our forum to answer this question? I will try to come back and then check on the answer later on. But this is said that you try to do something, but you try not to do some of the other things. If you want to think that they want to do it in a very far away places, how far is Czech Republic from Hungary? Probably very close. Why need 2 factories for Eastern Europe? So that's actually how we are trying to say. Very interesting. You need to think about it. We don't have the time, so I don't want to do it because we have another session. And then they have a lot of the other strategies. I'm not sure if you actually thought about it, but this is something that we will try to cover in teaching week 3. Why? Because this week we are doing it according to the linear way, trying to do the mapping, improve the mapping, trying to say under the current circumstances what you can actually make your supply chain better. It's still in a strategic level, but next teaching week we'll come down to all the details. Yeah, they want to reduce, as we said, the parts, to the unique parts. They try to make more standardized parts. And then said that they want to cut extraneous products. What does that mean? And also, the reason why they choose Mexico is because of NAFTA. So try to think about it. And then said that we will try to gather your answers from our mini forum, and then so that we'll be able to do it again. Okay, so I think that's probably everything that we want to cover for these 2 case studies. Any questions? Anybody have any questions? So if you don't have questions, or if you still have questions you want to ask, but we don't have enough time, you can wait for the office hour. That's after 1 hour and 15 minutes, and then so that we can see each other again. Okay, so I think that's everything for today. Thank you very much for coming, and I really enjoyed your participation. And then have a very lovely weekend. But at the same time, try to make sure that your brain, because it's also the muscle memory, try to think about the practical side of the supply chain management instead of just the theories, and then what you need to learn in terms of the concept. That's really great. Okay, thank you very much, and see you at the office hour. Thank you. Bye.